Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and the title today is Knife Crackdown. Let's move on to language focus. 1번. You're not supposed to carry a knife for self-defense either, and authorities now plan to get strict about this. Okay, you're not supposed to. So use you're not supposed to describe some behavior that is illegal or otherwise unacceptable. Notice that the word you in this expression refers to all people in general, not specifically you. So, you're not supposed to 불법 또는 허용되지 않는 행위를 설명할 때 쓰는 표현이다. 뭐뭐 해서 안 되는. you는 한 사람이 아닌 일반적으로 모든 사람을 지칭한다. So, you're not supposed to. We're not talking about you specifically, we're talking about everyone. Okay, so an example. You're not supposed to use your mobile phone in the movie theater. So, 영화관에서는 휴대폰을 사용해서는 안 됩니다. But people still do, which is very rude. Alright. And in Saudi Arabia, you're not supposed to drink alcohol. 사우디아라비아에서는 술을 마시면 안 됩니다. So that was very simple, very easy to create sentences. You're not supposed to plus smoke here. You're not supposed to leave early. You're not supposed to work overtime. You're not supposed to stand there. You're not supposed to bring coffee on the buses, etc., etc. Alright. 2번. Nobody wants another mass stabbing in Australia, but there's no guarantee that stopping and searching random people can prevent it. So as you can see, I've highlighted there's no guarantee. So you use there's no guarantee to that to express that it's not possible to be sure about something. There's no guarantee that 무언가를 보장, 확신할 수 없다. 표현할 때 쓰는다. So, you can't guarantee. There's no, like it says, there's no guarantee to prevent or stop it. So, there's no guarantee that the stock market will perform well next year. So, 내년 주식 시장이 좋은 성과를 거둘 것이라는 보장은 없습니다. So we can't promise. 약속할 수 없습니다. There's no guarantee. Okay, we'll try our best, but there's no guarantee that this marketing campaign will succeed. 우리는 최선을 다하겠지만 이번 마케팅 캠페인이 성공할 것이라는 보장은 없습니다. We will try our best. 진짜 뭐 열심히 할 거지만, yeah, but what can we do? Maybe we just, are not going to be very good competitors for the other person. I don't know. Okay, so that wraps it up for the language focus, and now let's move on to the language focus quiz. 1번. You're not supposed to during class. So going back up, you're not supposed to. Remember, you're not supposed to 불법 또는 허용되지 않은 행위를 설명할 때 쓰는 표현이다. Remember, it's not just you, it's everybody. So, you're not supposed to, let's just simply say, eat during class. 수업 중에는 음식을 먹으면 안 됩니다. Or in some countries, you're not supposed to. In some countries, you're not supposed to chew gum while walking on the street. I think this is actually just in Singapore. 일부 국가에서는 길을 걸으면서 껌을 씹으면 안 됩니다. Okay. 3번. Even if you try hard, there's no guarantee that. There's no guarantee. Remember, there's no guarantee to express that it's not possible to be sure about something. Alright? 무언가를 보장, 확신할 수 없다. Alright. So even if you try hard, there's no guarantee that you will succeed, which is sad. 열심히 노력한다 해도 성공을 할 수 있다는 보장은 없습니다. And there's no guarantee that can prevent society can prevent, I don't know, wars. Or vars. wars. 사회가 전쟁을 예방 or 막을 수 없다는 보장은 없습니다. Sadly, we're seeing too many wars these days. Alright, now let's move on to the further discussion. 1번. How would you feel if you were randomly stopped and searched by the police on the street? 길거리에서 무작위로 경찰에게 검문 검색, 불심 검문을 받는다면 어떤 기분일까요? Personally, for me, I wouldn't care so much, but I can understand that there are certain ethnicities out there that would find it very offensive and should find it very offensive in certain cases. Not always, to be honest with you. I do think there are very good cops out there that are just doing their job. I don't think all cops are bad. I wanted to be a police officer, and there is no way that I would have been racially profiling people just because of their skin color or where they came from, etc., etc. But if a police officer pulled me over and had the suspicion that I had something, if I don't have anything to hide, then I would feel offended. But yes, there is this problem in America of racially profiling, especially with the African American race. In Australia, I guess that might happen as well, but the person that they were talking about in the article, I believe, is he was white. So there was no, or how can I say, I don't think good Australian police would have racially profiled someone to be carrying a knife. We kind of just expect everyone in Australia to be good people. Not everyone not everyone are good people, and we know that, but we don't expect these sort of things to happen. We do think that Australia is a safe enough place where you can walk around the shopping centers and not have the feeling of, being stabbed. In America, you really can't feel that way. I've never been there, but from what I hear, it just feels different, especially in certain areas. Sydney is probably one of the most busy cities in Australia, and you couldn't just pull everybody over that you assumed would have a knife. Not that I guess that it doesn't matter if I tell you, but I actually do carry around a pocket knife. And now the pocket knife isn't for anything else but to use for my camera. But, so technically I carry around a knife. If the police were like, hey, why are you carrying around a knife? I would tell them why. It's for my camera. It's hard to explain. I don't need to explain it. But yeah, I carry around a knife as well, not for protection. 2번, would you be willing to give up some freedom in order to have lower crime? Why or why not? 범죄율을 낮추기 위해 자신의 자유를 일부 포기할 의향이 있으신가요? 이유는? I feel like we already have given up some freedom in order to lower crime. It just depends on what kind of freedom. There are certain things that are happening in Korea I wish they would really respond to better. Sex crimes here in Korea are not dealt with very well. I know people who have reported to police of sexual abuse and whatever, and police have looked the other way because otherwise they are so-called too busy, or they find other things to do instead. I think, example, stalking here in Korea is a problem. I think that we should be doing something about it. Now, I don't think you have to give up certain freedoms in order to address certain crimes. So yeah, like if we're just simply talking about being searched for, I don't mind that, but there are a lot more crimes in Korea that I think that need to be addressed quickly, especially online crimes as well. I really hope Korea does something very soon about what they do with, sexual abuse crimes and online crimes, etc. I think it's just too bad at this point. Anyway, that wraps it up for today's class, and I'll see you on the next class.
Mugger.
Mugger.
Not age well.
Not age well.
Mass stabbing.
Mass stabbing.
Warrant.
Warrant.
What one's gut tells one.
What one's gut tells one.
Bias.
Bias.